Hi, this is Pete, N6QW, and we're looking here at my recently refurbished T4XB and R4B Drake twins. I purchased these sort of as tech specials and have successfully reworked them and repaired them to get them ready to put back on the air. Here's the receiver, the R4B, being controlled by itself, and there it is right there. And now we're controlling it with the transmitter, the T4XB. So on 20 meters. There were some extra holes in the front panels which I repaired with plugs. A lot of major work done on the T4XB here. Lots of parts, lots of repair, including replacing the TR relay and about 20 or so capacitors and 20 or so resistors. New electrolytic capacitors, the C129, C140 combination, and I've made about a dozen contacts with this combination, and once I've got it peaked up, it works pretty well. Again, back now on the receiver. Very, very nice. I didn't pay too much for them, but sure put a lot more money into it just getting them to work properly. Anyway, our next segment, I'm going to try to make a couple of on-air contacts, and you can listen to the reports and see how well it sounds from the other end. This is N6QW. Again, the handle is Pete, and we're looking at the refurbished T4XB and the refurbished R4B. The transmitter in the tune mode, and there we can see on the R4B, or on the W4 watt meter, in excess of 100 watts. So we're doing pretty good with this radio, peaking up real nice on 20 meters. And this is N6QW, and this is the T4XB that I repaired, and the R4B that I repaired.
You can tell people that you talk to when they've got amplifiers, they've got money. They've got money in their pockets. And I would like to have an amplifier here, but we do not have that. So we have got a beam, and it is pointed pretty much back in your direction, so hopefully that will help you receive a little bit. Weather-wise back here today, Pete, well, we've got one of these lousy type of misty, rainy days. They weren't calling for it. This morning when I woke up, they were not calling for rain all day. However, it has been here all day, and I noticed up at about 11 o'clock or so this morning, it started calling for rain today. Well, they sure got that one right, because it was already raining when it started calling for it. So, at any rate, that's what we've got. Waiting for the snow. We've had a few snow flurries here, but nothing light on the ground yet. Let me turn it back your way there, Pete. See what you might do for Thanksgiving. If you're one of the people that may have to work, we are. The job here is general at a regional sales, and we work the day before, and we work the Thanksgiving, and we work the day afterwards. But I reckon that's just the way it goes. So you can't be too unhappy about having a job nowadays. So with that said, we'll turn back your way there, Pete. N6QW. This is K4LJB.
Yeah, K4LJB, November 6, Quebec Whiskey. Well, I would have thought, Roy, that you're running an amp or something, because you're so strong here. And, of course, that beam certainly helps, and indeed, just excellent sounding here. You know, it's kind of interesting here with the older gear. You at least have a little bit of a fighting chance when you're able to at least you know, replace a tube or something of that sort, or replace a component. With some of the solid state gear, man, those circuit boards are chock full, and you just don't know where to start there. Well, I have the luxury of being retired. I've been retired for about 15 years. And so my schedule typically, Roy, is 6 Saturdays and a Sunday. So I don't worry too much about going to work. And I should tell you, having the amplifier here, I bought this on eBay for about 300 bucks, and I did a lot of refurbishing myself, so I didn't pay the full price that you'd have to pay for a big amplifier, and I did most of the work myself, so that's the value of being retired. Back to you there, Roy. Let's see how we're holding up there. K4LJB, November 6, Quebec Whiskey.
It's your call, N6QW. That's kind of an easy one to remember. Our call here, T4LJB, was not my original call. We started with the WD4PID call back yonder in along about 73. And I remember when I was about 9 years old, ages and ages ago, age here, by the way, is 62. So when I was about 9 years old, I was playing with this friend of mine from school, and it just so happened his dad was an amateur operator back then, and this must have been long about like the 50s, late 50s, early 60s, somewhere in that vicinity. And he asked if I wanted to come in and say hello to a station in South Morocco. And I said, yes, I think I would. And I did. And ever since then I had said, you know, one of these days I'm going to do that. And he had the big globe, I think is what he had. And it was a great big set, great big transmitter, and great big receiver. So when he passed away not too long ago, I took the vanity call and got his call letters, K4LJB. And that was a call he used to have ages and ages ago, and when he passed away, I took his call. So anyway, Pete, I'm rattling on. Our supper's about ready. You got to get out of here. It's been enjoyable for yourself. We'll try it again sometime, Pete. N6QW. This is K4LJB. David Reed, Pete.
Yeah, 7-3s, Roy. Indeed, that's so wonderful that you're able to pick up that call sign. So listen, great chatting with you. I'll look forward to our next QSO, K4LJB, November 6, Quebec Whiskey Clear.